Hello, how's everyone doing? God damn, we have so many people today joining in. Wow. Jacob, hello. Zabon, hello. Mod, hello. Kakarot, hello. Yes, I do have Discord. I'll let you know in a second about that. Luz, hello. Build Similar, hello. Midnight, hello. Welcome all. Welcome to the stream. Man, oh my god, I have actually become... hello, Joker. Welcome to the stream as well. I have actually become a full-fledged HonkaiStarRail streamer. I have 10 people watching my stream. We have never hit this number before. Man, today was a very difficult day, but I wasn't gonna stop myself from streaming. Let me tell you, I was running all fucking day. From the very moment I walked into my job, I have been running. After my job, I had vocal lessons. I ran. I had to return in time for the fucking stream, and here I am. Hello, Midnight. Welcome back. Man, I need a drink. I have grapefruit, soda, so might as well. And today was such a hot day too. Oh, this achievement calls for a celebration. I mean, I don't actually have anything in mind, but technically speaking, it would have been nice to have, some sort of celebration. So also, damn, take a rest, man. No. I'm mighty. I never die. I cannot even die from exhaustion. So I know that we have a lot of things to talk about. The only problem is I don't know what these things are. Let's get to be right back. I'm gonna get food. Take your time, Mod. I'm just gonna go straight into the I'm just gonna go right ahead and actually I can keep grinding. Now fuck it. We go instantly to the HonkaiStarRail's channel, and we're gonna have to react to it because I know that it's gonna take an hour plus. Okay, stop the music. Okay, thank you. Let's get to it. The next part is kind of broken and my wallet's already scared of my addiction. Okay, so here's the thing before we start. Today, for some reason, despite the fact that it was a difficult day, people were actually generous. The tourists were actually very generous. I don't know what happened. It felt like it was 2019 again. It was like 2019 again. I made like a lot of tips today, and I'm like, yes! Money for oniric shards. Yes! Kernasa. No. I have, look, Zabon, I have, no. I have to buy shards for the characters myself, okay? I have to buy the shards. I cannot stop myself. Like, I have to, okay? New skin for Firefly. Yeah, I saw that. I did saw that. Actually, wait a minute. Let me turn up the volume a little bit. There we go. You need it for her. True. This program is sponsored by my wife. Yeah. Self-control, what's that? Sad. I mean, Zabon, I said it was like 2019. I never said it was like Pasok. It wasn't. It's not like it's like back to 2005. I never said that. Okay, what do we do? The lunch. Wait a minute. I wanted to read that. What? Where is the? It said something over here. What did it say? This entire time I'm not on the screen. Fuck me. You're not on the screen. Thank you, Midnight. Well, I found out, right before you told me. The dance took 12 seconds this time, exceeding 1% of all users in the cosmos. Excuse me? Redemption code? Kamigami-yo. What the fuck? Why is it in Japanese? What? There is no English. There is automatic English. Vietnamese, French, German. Of course, there is no Greek. There is never Greek. Ugh. Okay, automatic English is what we get, unfortunately. So, wait a minute. Midnight. Why is it in Japanese? Why is it in Japanese? Saber and Anta are not voiced in English. What? But she was in the... But she... No fucking way. No. But she... I'm not sure why. Oh, man. Oh, come on. I mean, I don't mind it, but they had voice actors in the trailer. So for don't know, don't care. I mean, I care. Good time to switch to JP yet again. What? The VAs are difficult to get a hold of. Oh, I'm not gonna linger on it. Fuck it.
ご覧ください。オンパロスは勝利を収め、再送機が間もなく訪れます。しかし、本当にそうでしょうか。
最近、エルシオンの景色が。
We are going to the past! Finally! Oh! Oh! Hello, Alama Gamer Girl. Welcome to the stream. Man, we're having a field day. Ran out of time due to the strike. It had happened. Oh, man. I think they wanted to use the original VAs for them, but couldn't get them yet. Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough.
まぶたの裏をよぎるんだ。
最後の一人になったとしても。
My wife is in this game. In this patch, I mean. My wife is in this patch. My wife is in this patch! Oh! Man, I'm having a rush of adrenaline because, excluding the fact that this is amazing, I had 2 cups of coffee today. And you know, number 1 rule in this channel is to never give me more than 1 cup of coffee. Yeah.
再創生の偉業を成し遂げてください。
新世界は必ず訪れる。
Let's go.
黎明を灯す。
That music is amazing.
星々を燃やし尽くす。
Time for the
そこを
protest.
もた
I
らそう。
mean, yes. There it is. I mean, they fucked us with the leaks about this new, appearance of Fennon. So who hasn't seen it at this point? But yeah, cool outfit.
星を燃やし尽くす。
We'll stay here 2 hours.
そこを
I
もた
mean,
らそう。
yeah, it's tradition at this point.
ピノコに聖杯戦争。
The Great War.
あなたが私のマスターか。
Let's go.
燃えたて。
She even hides the sword. She even hides the sword.
もう少し手応えがあると思ったが。機は熟した。逃げ場はない。
あらゆる邪悪を打ち滅ぼせ。セイバー。汝は
Fuck me. Oh man. Okay, wait a minute. Aventurine is in this patch. Ugh. I didn't want that asshole. I want Dr. Ratio. Well, I wouldn't. Wait a minute. Well, I would lose, but my damn class starts in a little less than an hour. I know. Sorry, Midnight, but I cannot stop myself from pausing. Who's that second guy? Who the fuck is that second guy? With the blue hair. Who the fuck is that? Who's that? Fuck you, Lycurgus. Fuck you. Wait, who was it? Who was it? I can see the hair. Come on, it is Mighty. There is no way. Oh, white hair. Fuck! Oh. The gay spear? Wait. Yeah, they mentioned the Lancer. They mentioned the Lancer? Oh. Lancer. Oh my. Oh my god, that is Lancer! We also have the, the marks of the master. The command spells. That is Lancer! Lancer is in this game! Oh, and he's fighting, of course, Saber. Wow. He looks damn good. I know, Midnight. Unfortunately, you haven't watched the Fate, you haven't watched the Fate streams, have you? Well, we saw the fight between Saber and Lancer in like the previous stream, and I'm like, god damn. Like, no, this deserves it. I like, this deserves a god. Just saying. Oh, my boy's back and he's dripped out. Man, he looks awesome. They make him look so fucking good. Actually, Buthill having a hard time fighting Lancer. Wow, I never thought I will see the day. Oh man, Robin is a fucking master too. Man, I cannot with this patch. Oh man, bad day to not have a day off. Who killed who? Who killed who? Who killed who? No, Feno, no! No, fuck! Ugh. For the sun is set to die. Hey! I was watching that. Yeah, Jacob, sorry for that, my friend, but Midnight is actually doing right by that. Do not actually, say anything. If we haven't seen it yet, then don't say anything, please. This is too hype in order, for me to get spoiled. Please do respect that. Who killed who? Flame River killed Fanon. That's what it seemed, at least. Definitely Fanon was the one who was impaled. I'm not sure if the guy who impaled him was Flame River, though. I get the feeling that it was. It would only make sense. Thanks for the redemption code, even though I have already used it. Welcome to the version 3.4 special program. Please run the host applicant Albert. Yo, my boy! Yay!
Hey,
and fuck you,
Mr. Albert?
that asshole.
Hello!
Albert.
Woo! And whether or not you have a day-night cycle. Good morning,
They
good
both
afternoon,
look like Venom.
and good
Yeah.
evening. Welcome to the version 3.4 for The Sun is Set to Die special program. I'm your most beloved host,
Man,
Albert.
I have been waiting for this.
Rebooting really does solve all problems. Now we can...
Wait. You didn't have to say it, you moron. Come on, he gave it away. He gave it away! By 2 speed? Oh, no, I do like the voice acting, sorry. I do not want to ruin the performance, Sorry.
introduce ourselves. Hi, everyone. I'm Finan. I'm so happy to be on the special program.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anaxagoras.
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Oh, of course
Ye-
we miss.
Okay, look how we're gonna do this. I'm not gonna watch the entirety of it. I'm gonna watch only what is most important. And when I say most important, I mean just the lore stuff. Okay? Okay. Also, I had to mention that last week I actually mentioned the name to one of my colleagues who is a buff when it comes to the Greek language. And I made the horrible mistake of saying Anaxagoras. And he scolded me because that's not the correct tone in Greek. English has been getting to me. It's anaxagoras, but yeah. That's what happens when you have your language butchered and then you just accept it. That's not very important, but I wanted to share it. Whole thing is kind of
It's
important.
you.
Oh.
Well, dear guests, welcome to the show. I have been looking forward to this special program more than anything else. The way the story in the last version left off had my heart racing.
Yeah.
The burning sky and the fall of dawn.
Yeah.
Akuma was the last place under Kefali's protection, but now it has also sunk into Evernight.
All of our Chrysosaur companions did everything in their power to buy precious time for the Trailblazer and Finan, so they could return the very last core
Also
flame
true,
to
everyone speaks so slow. Okay. I don't know if you really find it appealing to do it by two. I have I do genuinely have a problem to, understanding English so fast, but you know what? For you, I guess today I'll make an exception. I guess I should make an exception.
the vortex of Genesis.
We already found out the truth, so what do a few sacrifices matter? Every Chrysos heir was prepared for this. You just need to boldly take that last step for the Era Nova.
But in the trailer just now, it seems like Finan is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few scenes that looked like flashbacks, and I think I even saw a different form of him.
The truth of Emporius is about to reveal itself. I assume everyone can already tell that all
Okay. At the very least, we have the subtitles, or else I would have been lost. It's a good thing that I know how to read. I mean, if you have trouble understanding going fast, then don't. With the subtitles, it's doable. With the subtitles, it's doable. Okay, let me read this at the very least. Let me tell a tale of a swarm of nymphs that chased the scorching dawn, the paean of Era Nova. For they rose from the gate and reached the throne, for they walked through the petals in the land of repose, yet fell finally at dawn's rise. Damn. They didn't have to make him look that hard. Also, I just realized that he looks like fucking... This marks over here looks like fucking Nanook. Of course. 1.5 is a compromise. No, don't worry. It's okay with 2.0. If you want 2.0, we do double speed. No problem. For the sun is said to die is the last line of that poem. Dang. Yeah. Yet fell final at dawn's rise, for the sun is said to die. Oh, true. Now I realized. Yeah. I also thought he looks like Nanook. Yep.
all that's happened in Emporius is not as simple as it seems.
Indeed. For example, when we went to fight Aquila, we noticed that the Eye of Twilight seemed unusually high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the structures in Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis started showing strange textures. It was like the whole world was peeling off.
Why don't we take a look back at our whole journey so far in Emporius and lay out our suspicions and clues we have. First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal that the source of Emporius' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
It has something to do with that erudition god beyond the sky, doesn't it? Even though I don't quite understand these principles, this breeding ground, which switched from following the path of erudition to the path of destruction, must be hiding secrets beyond Era Nova.
In addition, that Tin Man Lygus is also pretty suspicious. He and Finan had a pretty significant conversation in the Vortex of Genesis.
Actually, I was already suspicious of him when he said he could fix the Express and send the Trailblazers back home. Well,
Yeah.
the mask is coming off now.
Based on my interactions with him,
They are not telling us anything. They are just basically telling us exactly what everyone has been saying. Fucking damn it. Oh, it's also the name of the previous versions. It's also the name of the previous versions. From the for they rose from the gate and reached the throne. For they walked through the petals in the land of repose. Oh my god! The Paean of Era Nova, which was the 3.0 name. Oh, fuck. Man, that slipped me by. Bravo, Midnight. The Paean of Era Nova, light slips the gate, shadow greets the throne. Through the petals in the land of repose, the fall of dawn's rise, and now for the sun is set to die. Little Drama is eating the Venom seed. It's adorable. True. Yeah. Damn, nice one, Midnight. Yeah, that's some speculation. I mean, not speculation. That's some, observation.
Lygus doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysos heirs. Rather, he only wishes to quietly observe everything as it unfolds.
Could it be that everything that's happened so far is exactly what he wanted to see? That
Yeah.
title, Theoros, does mean spectator. If we combine this information with what we know about the relationship between the scepter and paths, maybe Emporius is being used as a chessboard by people from beyond this world, and Lygus is one of them.
Oh, you're exactly right. The situation.
Yeah, no shit. You figured it out all by yourself? I mean, Okay, in lore-wise, it's actually amazing that he figured it out all by himself. But from our perspective, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah.
In the cosmos is like a game of chess, then Emporius is a trap to set up a checkmate. But who knows? Maybe the chess pieces themselves can return the board. The hero's Aranova could affect the worlds beyond the sky, and the Trailblazers' choices may also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Aranova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Emporius. I don't want them to have to experience the unknown of Aranova.
As someone from beyond the sky, they already risk a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority. If something were to happen in the Aranova...
No, we can't let them stay. They have to listen to Finan and go home.
Well said. The Trailblazers won't betray the sincerity you've shown them. However, their fate will still be tied to that of Emporius. They'll be returning to the battlefield with a very important mission.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I suspect many of our audience...
Oh my god, did you see the little... Oh, sorry. Did you see the little... the... Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? So, did you see the... did you see the little chimera? Being used as a chessboard, though. They never said anything about that until now. Black Swan only said something about Amphorius being collected by a collector types. Yeah. They killed the chimera all actually show up. Nice. Mom and daughter. Oh, thank you, Luz. Thank you. Oh, I see. That is supposed to be... Oh, I was wondering who the fuck that was. Okay. Nice. For 1 second, I didn't realize it was Sifera. Okay, my bad. Moving on.
To that of Emporius. They'll be returning to the battlefield with a very important mission.
On the other hand, I suspect many of our audience members, like me, have some questions about Finan. That Finan we saw in the Vortex of Genesis at the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Maybe that Finan isn't the one we're all familiar with.
Oh?
Yeah, it makes sense. Actually, it reminds me a little bit of Bioshock, when you find out that Elizabeth is actually not the Elizabeth at a certain point, which, has been traveling with you this entire fucking time. Yeah. Shit. You thought it was Fennel, didn't you? No. Oh, but literally just said what I said. That Fennel is not the Fennel we have seen this whole time. Yeah. True. I said that so long ago. Yeah.
But I'll leave the specific details for everyone to find out themselves in the game in version 3.4. I've actually got some other information to reveal to you.
What kind of information?
Following the story's progress, as I've written, we'll receive a big update in this version. In these records that we've kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of Emporius' true nature.
Before, as I've written, was like a storybook, keeping record of our friends' stories. Now...
What? A simulation. It went from a book to a simulation. Amphorius was like a storybook and now it's like a video game interface. And more like a PC interface if you think about it. Oh! I'm not sure how to feel about that. Let's go. I don't know. Let's go.
Now, even its appearance has changed. It feels like something big is about to happen.
It looks like it's turned into some kind of database.
You can use this system to unlock even more of Emporius' secrets.
That spoil coded thing I sent to Discord earlier was about this. Oh, okay. I'll read it later.
That's right.
Aside from the major updates too, as I've written, the long-awaited skip dialogue feature, which was previously announced, is finally going live in version 3.4.
The skip dialogue.
Story dialogue can now be skipped by section with plot summaries and the main...
They actually allow them to skip the dialogue. Oh, we lost, gamers. We lost. Now people will not pay attention to the lore at all. They will just fucking claim the fucking Jades and that's it. They did, yep. Oh, man. I feel the pain in my heart right now. People will literally not play this fucking game for anything else other than just pulling characters and that's it. They don't give any motherfuck about whatever, I hate it, man, but there is an upside. Oh, okay, if there is an upside. I don't know, I don't see it, but if you say so. Nah, I'd not skip. Bravo, Kakarot. That's a Chad behavior right there. But it is given Hoyo Lab. What do you mean? What do you mean it is given Hoyo Lab? Keep watching. Okay.
Characters that appear in each section displayed along the way. Now you can choose the pace of storytelling based on your own preferences. In version 3.6, there'll also be a story recap function. Stay tuned.
I remember that, yeah. I remember because they posted it on Twitter. I saw that there can be, you know, we can see cutscenes again, Yuppie.
But of course, as we move into version 3.4, we shall take the final step of the prophecy together and witness the truth and the fate of this world. And the myriad celestia that Mr. Shaoji hinted at in the version 3.
Whoa, what the fuck? Where did you come from? And the myriad celestia that hinted at
3.2 preview is finally going live soon.
Oh, you mean what's happening to
Fables about the Stars Part 2. What? What? We will be able to see cutscenes again and relive old missions. Yeah, I know that. I sent that on Discord if you probably read it. Or perhaps you didn't. I don't know. I mean, I came for the collab and stayed for the story. Okay, fair enough. I did. Yeah, so you know that I know.
Beyond the Sky? Is it also related to Amphorius and Aranova?
We'll have to keep it a secret for now. Meanwhile, we'll be releasing an animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.4. Can't spill too much here, but I can give you a little teaser. This short will come with its own original theme song. So don't miss it.
Awesome, nice.
We're gonna have a new song. I'm ready to sing. I'm just saying that it's the upside. In order for people to skip and see it later, maybe. But that doesn't make any sense. We can replay the story? That's cool. Yeah, we can, apparently. I'm debating on not watching this new animation until I see it in-game. I don't think that would be wise, Midnight. I don't think so, because even though it would be nice to watch it in-game, you will probably get spoiled. So what gives, you know? This is what it is.
Can't wait to dive into the new story already.
Next, why don't we turn our attention to our good friend Viden and take a look at his story together.
Wait, I don't want to speed this. Sorry. Okay, you don't have to act so badass. That's the skill, I suppose. Did he pull his heart out? What the fuck? He pulled his heart out, didn't he? I know it depends on when they release it. Well, of course they're gonna do it before the update, no? Wow. They made him look like an angel. What was that? What was that? What was that? This reminds me a little bit of the Honkai. He literally tears a hole into the fabric of reality. Wow. I mean, I have taken a blade that big before. That didn't come out as cool as I thought it would. Now I feel like a moron. Yeah, I know. Don't bother. Whoa. He nuked the entire place. And he became the sun. It's the corruption we have to purify in the overworld with the Kephalis tune. The Kephalis rune. Oh, true! That's what it reminded me. Not just the Honkai. Oh. Do you know what that red is? Yeah. It's so connected. I have to watch this final, ult again. Man, he literally destroys the world with a shower of fucking comets, and then he literally has the worlds collide. That fucker literally stole my ult. And then he becomes the sun. And then the entire universe explodes and he returns back to... Wait a minute, did he destroy the simulation? This is what it indicates. Yeah, the simulation is destroyed and then we have static. And then he returns to being normal Phenon again. The Dawn device. Yes, exactly. His animations are very bit as insane as Castoriki's. True. That's what it looks like. That's a lot to take in. That's a lot to take in. Are they sure they are showcasing the character we're gonna pull and not the boss fight we're gonna fight?
What in the world happened to Finan to make him change this much?
This is nothing like the warm, sunny person we all know.
Yeah, okay, you don't have to rub it in that we are gonna fucking, you know, he's gonna become, you know, corrupted. Don't devise host the Emperor's scepter.
Now he seems
perhaps
strange.
First 6-star.
Formidable.
True.
Oh, could you elaborate?
I remember when our buddy first showed up in Amphorius. Finan was one of the first Chrysoceres to genuinely...
Okay. I know. Not two. Not the... There we go.
He welcomed them, and when danger came knocking, he always had our backs.
But behind that kindness and reliability, Finan carries the expectations of many. He is the deliverer chosen by the prophecy, and Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the Flame Chase journey. Aglaya even used her own death to set him up for success by making the Council of Elders the focus of criticism, and allowing Finan to step up and rally the people.
Yeah, all of us have high hopes for him. Some even call him the
Aglaya. Okay, I'm not gonna waste too much time, but you know I would have cried. No, Jacob's right. That's confirmed. They don't devise houses the scepter. Yeah, it's confirmed? Okay. I think we're going to pull the final boss, apparently. Herta said so. I see. Chimera Phenon, my beloved. Yeah, he looks nice as a Chimera. At the end of 3.3, Herta said so. I think I remember, yeah.
Deliverer of Amphorius. Even Cypher, who barely ever showed her face, used to call him Little Deliverer Boy.
It's as if everyone just assumes that he'll be a savior.
I'm curious. What was Finan like before we joined the Flame Chase journey? Was he one of those perfect kids everyone got compared to?
Before the Flame Chase journey, guess we've got to go back to my hometown, Ides Elysiae. It was a small, remote village. Nothing flashy, but...
Man, this looks like genuine old Greece. Like, so far, we've had so much grandeur Greece. Like, we have fantasy Greece this entire time. But now, Ides Elysiae, it's actually the closest you're gonna get to true anime Greece. Ides Elysiae is so stunning. I know. Wait until you actually visit Greece. Also, this actually reminds me a little bit of my village. You know, the rock walls. We have these in order to separate, you know, the fields. And most trees are actually like this, but they are mostly all life trees. Fuck me, Ides Elysiae is probably my village. Fuck me, this entire time. He's from my fucking village. The orange trees. We don't really have that many orange trees, but if you consider that in certain time period, the greenish all-life trees do actually look a little bit yellowish, yeah. They could look like that in a certain time period. I mean, it looks like autumn. Probably. Fun fact, Anaxa has a sleeping costume for Dromas because he likes them so much. Is that, like, canon? I think I've seen it somewhere, though.
Far away from the chaos.
I don't remember if that was the canon or fan art, though.
Sounds like a real peaceful place.
It was. And even though...
And it's by the seaside, too. I get the feeling that this is gonna be my new favorite area.
The village was small, everyone got along really well. There were also beautiful rivers and mountains, and even a forest. That forest was home to all kinds of little fairies. When I was little, I'd go exploring the woods and visit those cute fairies. When I wasn't exploring, I'd go play with my friends by the sea. We pretended to be heroes from the old stories and practiced our swordsmanship. When we got tired, we went to lie down in the wheat fields until we got called home for dinner.
No strife, no invaders, or any of that.
Look how actually accurate ancient Greek the homes look. It reminds me a little bit of Assassin's Creed. They have remained faithful with what we see right now, with actually an accurate version of a ancient Greek village. Man, I feel so proud. They actually pay so good homage to my country. An official emoji in-game, I see. Of him dressed up in the Dromas. I see. That's where I remember it then.
Deliverance crisis stuff? Seems like a complete paradise.
The wheat fields look gorgeous too. Lying there surrounded by golden waves of wheat, with the breeze carrying that sweet malted scent. Oh, just the thought of it is enough to get me excited.
And guess what? You will have to imagine it all. In version 3.4, we get to explore Ides Elysiae alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Finan's past, how he became a warrior, joined the Flame Chase, and grew into the person.
Okay, so he's gonna get corrupted. He's probably gonna get killed by the Flame Chaser. And then we're gonna turn back time and go to Aedes Elysiae to find out how he turned this way. Or perhaps even change the timeline of him becoming altogether like this. Maybe. I don't know how to piece it together. I really do not.
Really is the day.
Can't wait!
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes, you've really come a long way.
These days, Finan just gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted, just to live up to everyone's
But back, I'm gonna set up my work staff. Take your time.
expectations.
Emporus needed a hero, so he became one. The Chrysos heirs needed hope and a leader, so that's who he became. Looking back at the main art for this version, even though Finan's face is still the same, his whole vibe has shifted. His gaze is now sharp and commanding, completely different from before. Now we're just one step away from the Aaron Nova that the prophecy foretold.
He's still a bitch ass in front of Mighty. Let's be honest now. Come on. In front of me, he's still a bitch ass boy. He can try, but he can. That is Aglaia again. And I get the feeling that this is not Cypher. I'm not gonna speak. Also, notice how his design is similar to the Titan King. True. They do look a little bit. He does look a little bit corrupted. He does look fully corrupted, exactly like a Titan King too. Almost like he's mechanic, almost like he's a mech in himself, you know.
The deepest truths of Emporus are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead, and what choices will Finan make?
A hero's journey is never easy, but if the will in your heart is strong enough, no fire can burn you out. If anything, every trial is just a forge for an even brighter soul. I'm more than ready.
Well said. Then let's let everyone experience it all themselves in version 3.4. Now let's take a look at how Finan performs in battle.
You got it. I'll first show up in familiar form everyone knows. When using my skill, I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. The use of my skill also grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can activate my ult.
He collects core flames. Okay.
Wait, so core flames only come from using your skill?
No! The guy is basically the new Acheron. Don't tell me I have to get his light cone in order to replenish 2 or something. No! Oh man, I cannot. Oh man, my head. We are cooked. I was not planning on going for light cones. I was only planning to go for characters. We are so fucking cooked.
Not at all. Finan can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If he is the target of a teammate's ability, Finan will deal even more damage.
When I use my ultimate, I'll create a territory and transform.
After transforming, Finan powers up massively. Teammates temporarily retreat and can't take action, while
Wow. He has 3 attacks?
he faces the enemy head-on with newfound strength.
All alone? That sounds way too risky.
He looks also so pissed. Okay, Edge boy. We are cooked. Yeah. Lapse in guarantee E0 S1. Shut up, Luz. It is not necessary. Well, are you sure?
No worries. All the talents and buffs from Finan's teammates still stay active to provide him with much-needed support.
Exactly. After using the core flames to transform, I have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans: Creation, Calamity, and Foundation, each with a brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the power of the Creation Titans, I can deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. Calling upon the power of the Calamity Titans, I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack. Once all enemies have taken action, I retaliate, dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage on one random enemy.
Ooh.
Heads up. The more Soul Scorch stacks he's got, the stronger that counterattack hits.
Using these 2 abilities also grants me an exclusive charge called Scourge, which fuels my 3rd ability. With the power of the Foundation Titans, I dispel all buffs on myself, then use Scourge Charge to deal bounce damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge Charge, I also slam all enemies with extra damage.
Once all his actions have been used up, Finan will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing the territory. Finan's technique is pretty unique too. Upon casting it,
Wow. Technique, beginning of the end. Oh my god, this next chapter is gonna screw us up. I just come to realize that actually Fenon's story, it's gonna be genuinely sad. Oh boy. You need buffers for him. More buffs, more charge. I have buffers, so I guess we're good. I think. I'm not sure how many buffers he needs. I do have Sunday and Bronya. I do have Robin. I think we're good. I think.
Finan instantly strikes all enemies in a certain radius. If they're normal enemies, they're immediately wiped out without even triggering a battle.
Wait, all enemies? That's nuts!
Of course, power comes with
He is Acheron. Oh boy. Oh man. He is Acheron. Opposite of Acheron. You think? We're getting so much lore and more info that we're getting that we are getting cooked. Yeah.
the cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
If the technique misses, it won't cost any points. Plus, when finds in the team, the technique point cap goes up by 3.
When I use my
Of course, it doesn't go. If when he use it, he doesn't consume any points. He became the new Acheron. Of course, he became the new Acheron. I get the feeling that this is gonna be happening for every character who's actually from the original Honkai Impact 3rd. Every time there is a strong character who's actually from Honkai Impact 3rd, they're gonna have like a fucking, technique like that.
Technique to enter combat, I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies and gain Scourge.
Oh, I see.
All right, now that we've wrapped up Finance combat abilities, it's time to bring you some updates on a few familiar faces. In version 3.4, Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jing Liu are all getting some serious enhancements.
Finally!
Let's go! Mr. Albert, please do tell us what's changing.
Let's start with Silverwolf. After the optimizations, her ultimate...
Wait, I want to take this a little bit slow. Don't mind me. I want to hear it clearly.
now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Oh, so it's a...
Oh, I feel so good for pulling for her.
We now, not single target.
Exactly. Meanwhile, she'll prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup.
Oh my. It's important to note that Albert does not list all the buffs of each character here.
On top of that, Silverwolf will regenerate extra energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we actually want.
That's some good buffs right there.
Next up, Kafka.
Let's go.
After the buffs, Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies. And
the fact that they actually boosted the Stellaron Hunters. I'm so glad. I'm so glad because I'm like, the Stellaron Hunters are meant to be the opposite force. How the fuck are they so weak? They got power crept so hard. Here we are now. Things are actually, you know, being corrected again. You can find the exhaustive list in the little version menu thing. Okay. Increase defense.
whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy. And using her ultimate, recovers the number of times the follow-up attack can be triggered.
So
going to sleep.
basically,
Bye. See you next
Kafka's got
time.
more
Thank you so much,
frequent
Kagaro.
follow-up
See you next
attacks,
time.
better efficiency applying debuffs, and an overall boost to DOT output.
Yeah, for sure.
And now for Blade.
There we
After
go.
the update,
The good stuff.
he will deal damage to enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups and use his ultimate more often, meaning his total damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation.
That's good. That's good that they did that. I was questioning whether they will actually, just take the 5 to 3 instead, but perhaps, actually that's good. The fact that he has aggro, basically like Mighty, makes him perfect. Wait, quick question. What is DOT? Damage over time. Yes, DOT is basically when they have like they have this status ailment, like flame, getting burned or something. Bye. Have a good rest, Kakarot. Thank you so much for being here.
A change will happen to Jing Liu as well. Now she'll deal damage to enemies based on her max HP. Each time a teammate loses HP,
Jing Liu and Blade team is gonna be so strong again. Let's go.
Jing Liu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters the spectral transmigration state,
She has 4 instead of 3. Yes.
she'll also gain a stack of Syzygy. That means the spectral transmigration state lasts longer, and her overall damage output climbs even higher accordingly.
Our old friends sure are getting some solid upgrades. But with all these ability reworks, won't their Eidolons be affected?
Oh, don't worry, Professor Anaxa. Some of our old friends' out of lines will be tweaked to better match the revamped kits, making sure everything stays in sync.
But what if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem.
shittier
You
version.
can switch between our friends' ability modes freely, so choose whichever version you like best. For more details, be sure to keep an eye out for official announcement.
No, Fanon, your chair is almost gone. That drama is actually on a mission.
Sounds good.
Aside from the ability reworks, one more old friend of ours is getting something new this time around.
Oh, who is it?
In version 3.4, Firefly's brand new outfit, Spring Missive, is making its debut.
There we go. I got spoiled a little bit from getting, from that, but I'm actually glad that, it looks actually so good.
Ooh, let's take a look at the video clip first.
Wait, there is an actual video clip? Wait. I was too hasty to actually take it back to double speed. Oh man, the first outfit. And it's for the best girl. Let's go. Hopefully the next outfit is gonna be for the Trailblazer. And maybe in the far future we're gonna get an outfit for my wife. Okay, you didn't have to do that. I want to say it again. We went from, happy-go-lucky schoolgirl to a fucking mecha. Dr. Ratio in... Yeah, I hope Dr. Ratio in Physician's outfit. I hope Dr. Ratio gets a new outfit too. I so hope to. The music and then just...
With her school uniform on, Firefly looks
Oh man. Obtain with oniric shards. Okay, so I'm gonna have to spend oniric shards.
more youthful than ever.
Okay.
And that firefly-shaped brooch on her chest, you can tell she put a lot of thought into picking it out.
Maybe she even asked for fashion advice from her fellow Stellaron hunters.
Well, Miss Kafka does have an outfit style. There's talk a lot about it behind the scenes.
Even her mech's had a makeover. You think she spruces it up during downtime to match her outfit changes?
Oh, totally possible. If I had a mech,
Give the man a lab coat, put a mask on him too. I don't think a mask is necessary. I don't want to see his face hiding. I prefer him... he would look cool with a lab coat though.
I'd also probably coordinate with my outfit. New theme, new colors. The whole look has to be consistent.
I usually give him a doctor outfit. An actual doctor outfit. That's what it would have been, the best thing.
You'll be able to grab Firefly's new look from the contract shop using Oniric shards. And again, please stay tuned for further details and future official announcements. Next, let's take a look at this version's banners. In version 3.4's first half overbet, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Finan. And the limited 5-star light cone, thus Burns of the Dawn, will have a boosted track rate. Also, a brand new 4-star light cone for the Path of Remembrance. The
story's next page. Ooh.
story's next page is being added to the first half banner.
Small Mighty, the love of my life. Yeah. I kind of think the mask is hot, but that's just me. I mean, yeah, okay.
At the same time, we'll also kick off a special warp event.
3B is already rerunning? Wow.
5-star characters, Treevee, Sunday, and Sparkle are coming back. Plus, 5-star light cones if time were a flower.
I think I need to try to get Sparkle. If I want to use, Archer. Maybe.
Rounded Ascent and Early Escapade will return as well. In the second half of version 3.4, we've got another round of special warp events. Limited 5-star characters, Firefly, Jingliu, and Blade will be back along with the limited 5-star
I
light
have
cones.
all of
We're
them,
about
so
to
I don't
June's
need
Nest.
any of them.
I shall be my own sword and the unreachable side.
Two of our newly buffed old friends are making a comeback in this
The
version.
second phase is not important to me. I can just save on the second phase.
What about Kafka and Silverwolf?
Here's a sneak peek.
Finally, my Castoriki is gonna have a decent light cone crash. Yeah.
Limited 5-star characters, Kafka and Silverwolf will be back in version 3.5.
Sad
Limited
lose.
5-star light cones, Patience is
Sad.
all you need, and Incessant Rain will rerun as well. Also, 8 new 4-star light cones will be added to the Nameless Reward.
Man, this new these 4-star light cones. Goddamn! When Luz found out about that, I was like, whoa, so many? Wow.
In version 3.4.
I see quite a few familiar faces on the light cones.
Wait a minute, what did you say? It's gonna be on the what?
4-star light cones will be added to the Nameless Rewards in version.
Nameless. Oh, it's gonna take. Oh my god, it's gonna take 8 updates in order to get all of them. And that's just one. Oh, pain. I will never be able to collect all the Chrysosaurs.
In 3.4.
I see quite a few familiar faces on the light cones. There are a few mini versions of Chrysos Heirs.
Looks like Finan really does enjoy spending his days in the wheat fields.
Well, I found which ones I'm gonna just, I found which ones I'm not gonna get first.
8 chairs and mattress. Can't beat that level of comfort.
For sure.
All right, let's take a quick break. There's still more version 3.4 content coming your way.
Yippee!
Guns for Panic.
Okay, we're halfway there. Not that bad.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the events in this version. A piece of good news comes from Paniconi at the other end of the cosmos. Origami Bird Clash is about to return in version 3.4.
Oh, is that the cute match 3 game?
That's right.
I have V6 of all the characters of Final Banners, which means more free pools.
Throughout
Nice.
the whole cosmos. And the first step to starting that grand venture will be to open up the original shop arcade on the Trailblazers Radiant Feldspar.
There needs to be some new game modes for the game to make a name for itself, right?
Of course.
Wait a minute, what did you just say? Lose. You have E6 of all the characters of Phenon Banners? You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that you are a whale. When did you get Eidolon 6 in all the characters? Oh, the 4 stars. Okay. Oh, I thought it was the 5 stars for a second. I was like, what?
This time, the two players will take turns acting
You
on the same
pull for the 4 stars?
field, and every player has a set number of moves. You can eliminate 4 or more fruits to form bombs and obtain extra moves.
You can also get extra moves when you swap 2 super bombs to trigger a combo elimination.
Oh no! I see obstacles popping up on the field. How are we supposed to deal with those?
Not to worry. In this version of the Origami Bird Clash, there will be lots of new items
The
that can help you in
popsicles
battle. For
actually
example,
are
Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle.
Marches.
Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into a bomb, and Reset Cube can reset all fruits on the field. Leveling up items will also make them more powerful.
As long as you pick the right item at the right time, you can turn the tide and deliver a powerful blow to your opponent.
There are plenty of familiar faces among our opponents this time.
That's right. Trailblazers can still battle against many old friends in this event. In addition to
Why does it feel that every time there is an event, the characters that are highly likely to be part of the event, it's Puthiel and Argenti. These guys are like the side characters who only show up for the mini games.
and story challenges. Trailblazers can also do open challenges with friends from across the universe. This multiplayer mode won't end with version 3.4 either.
Nice.
Origami Bird
We
Clash
can
will replace the Seal
compete
Slammers multiplayer mode and become the
with
new
friends.
long-term co-op game mode.
There we go.
We're done slamming seals. Now it's time for slamming paper birds.
All right, let us continue with more version content.
Oh, hey, it's me and my wife. And I don't see anyone else.
Our old friend Get the Fantasy returns as usual in version 3.4.
The Player Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also return. Complete the challenges
Oh, hey, it's midnight too. Hello.
to get double rewards.
Yep. In version 3.4, Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Cinders, will also come online. And you can obtain the Ascension material, Charred Bud of Twilight, for win characters upon completing the challenge.
At the same time, the planar ornaments, Arcadia of Woven Dreams, and Revelry by the Sea will also come online. Trailblazers can obtain them.
Oh, even more spheres. Oh, excellent. Now I have to grind more. I love origami birds. Chingche is on every almost Penacon event. She just slacks off all the time.
In the Divergent universe.
Why did my seat collapse?
It ended up eating
In
it.
addition, I'd like to share with you some information about a few events outside the game. First, the annual Hoyo Fest Off-White exhibition will begin in July. This year's event venues have been completely upgraded, and the event will be held in core cities in 6 Southeast Asian countries.
That's right. We've also prepared a lot of event missions and new merchandise. Please follow our official channels for details about the events and tickets.
In addition, HonkaiStarRail will be joining Anime Expo this July. Come visit the StarRail booth and claim free limited gifts.
Yippee! It's so sad that I cannot actually travel because I don't have enough money in order to travel. Los Angeles. Imagine going to America for an event. Wow. Yeah. Kinda steep for my pockets. And I don't think my pockets are ever gonna be, you know, big enough for such things. But anyway,
A special panel for Honkai Star Rail will also be held at Anime Expo, featuring
I can't go either. Oh, that's sad. Oh, fuck me! It's gonna be... Oh, you cannot be... Trust Days is gonna be the host! And Mighty's gonna... The Mighty's voice actor is gonna be too, and Phenon's voice actor. Oh... Oh, we can also get a metal card of Fen. Man. Some people live the fucking life. Some people are living it, and here we are. I'm in America, but the wrong poor side. Yeah, cries in Spanish. Well, at the very least, you get to be in America. You're closer than I am. You can actually feel a little bit happy about the fact that you are closer than other people. I'm in America, but not close enough to go. Yeah, true. Well, at the very least, you know, we have the legends over here being the hosts. they're probably gonna stream it, so we're probably gonna have the chance to watch the stream, maybe.
Featuring several special guests.
Please keep an eye out for more info and official announcements. See you at Anime Expo.
Well, thank you all for your kind introductions. Let me see. Almost out of time. We'll move on to our next show in just a sec.
You seem mighty busy, Albert.
Well, I am a professional superhost.
What's going on, Prince Albert?
Hey, what's going on? It's not my time.
No, he's getting summoned. Who's gonna fucking summon Albert? What the fuck? Bro, I can't even get the merch shipment to my country. Well, fair enough. I know you're in a bad situation, Luz. I'm Indian and furthest away. Jacob, my condolences, my brother. I miss my beloved. I know, Midnight. Man, why are we all crying about something? Oh, we're all the same, but we may not be, by each other's side, but we are all feeling it, that's for sure. I'm sorry. Yeah. I gotta go in 10 minutes. I think we probably saw the most important stuff. Now everything that the collab has to show, it's gonna be epic, but it's not really, HonkaiStarRail, right? No, you haven't. Oh no. What do you mean?
Whether or not your world has the concept of a holy grail, welcome to the live stage of the HonkaiStarRail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collab special program.
Man, it's the fucking mage, the archer, the saber, the fucking lancer, and the... What is that? Is that supposed to be, not the berserker? Could it be the berserker? No, there's no way it's the berserker. Well, it's someone, I don't know. You have not seen some awesome stuff yet. Okay, it is collab now. Best surprise event. Yep.
Program.
Long time no see, everyone. I'm a Venturine from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Fuck you.
Galaxy Ranger Boothill, at your service.
What's
Welcome,
up?
both of you. I, Albert, have apparently been summoned by the Holy Grail to be this show's host today.
Albert, could your class be... speaker?
Son of a gun. That's funny.
Maybe you two can call me presenter instead. That sounds nicer.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half
Presenter.
bad. In that case, why don't you present the situation to our audience? Explain what you meant by summoned by the
Tank.
Holy
I
Grail
don't
and
think
why
it's
you arrived at
tank.
Penacony.
Well, the cosmos is full of surprises.
Wait a minute. There is no tank in Fate. There is a shielder, though. I don't think it's shielder.
Soon after the ripples of the Charmony Festival at Palms, the Trailblazer received a secret invitation from old Odie, head of the Alfalfa family. It turns out that the old Jen is planning a brand new entertainment spectacle called Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War. Sounds like a Holy Grail War is taking place in the Sweet Dream.
That's right, but I have no idea where old Odie got his Holy Grail from. Let me give a brief explanation of everything here. It's said that the Holy Grail is a wish-granting chalice that can manifest any miracle, and the Holy Grail War is a magecraft ritual for obtaining that power. As long as you win in the brutal contest of the Holy Grail War, the Grail can fulfill your wishes.
That dadgum Boot Charming Festival has only just concluded, and they're putting on a new show already.
Hey, don't forget that Penacony prides itself on being a holiday resort. How are they going to attract tourists if they don't have any events? Besides, didn't the last Charmony Festival have a little accident? I mean, that probably wasn't great for Penacony's image. The family's
Same meaning. Yes, but, you have to say it in the terms of the game, no?
gonna want to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard that old Odie hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail War into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival, therefore returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of dream chasers. I bet old Odie is thinking of the same thing.
This Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous historical figures to fight alongside them as their servants.
7.
And the final winner will receive the precious opportunity to make their wish.
I summon one of the most strongest archers out there. March 7th. Can you imagine? Oh man, I so fucking. Can you imagine March as a servant? To be fair, it can vary between languages. Yeah, true.
Wish come true.
Chance to make any wish and any miracle come true. Well, that's definitely a nice gimmick. But as we all know, people die if they're killed. Bullets don't discriminate. So someone gets caught.
Oh man. But you can kill me before I die, brother. No way they did the meme. Luz and I had an entire discussion about high ratios. E5 and E6 are different in Spanish and it sucks. Yeah, I read that. It does suck. Let me tell you something. It would have sucked even more if it... or perhaps it would have been nice, depending on the context. I'm not sure. If it was actually in Greek. Because ratio technically is Greek. So... And most of the things that, say it's in Latin. And the Greeks, if they had localized it, there is no fucking way they will actually allow it to stay in Latin. Because basically everything they have, it's basically something that we had. So it either gonna be even more awesome, or it was gonna be total bullshit. March may be shown here due to it is in Penacony. True! We're finally gonna see some March 7th again. Spanish translation in general sucks. I see.
Caught in the crossfire.
Rest assured, everyone, the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream. Everyone can participate and watch in peace.
That's lame, bruh. That's lame.
All right. Well, since it's you, Albert, I'll believe it for now. So, who's participating?
To start off, the owner of the Radiant Feldspar, shareholder of Penacony Superstar, that's all right, that's Stephanie, our dear Trailblazer will be participating.
Oh, so the Trailblazer will be taking part in another adventure.
That's right. In addition, Miss Robin will also be a part of this war.
Let's fucking go. When I saw Robin being a master, I was like, fuck yes.
As another Penaconian shareholder, the Interastral Peace Corporation...
Man, he's a master too. I'm so kicking his ass.
Strategic Investment Department sent me as their representative in the war.
The Galaxy Ranger Boodle will also participate in this
Let's go.
Holy Grail War.
Actually, I was just wondering, why is a criminal wanted by the IPC participating in this?
Micah got
Shut up.
too, but he had no time for this. I can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a tight spot, so helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Boodle really has formed deep bonds with folks in Dreamplex Reef.
Well, apart from those we've mentioned, are there any other special participants that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War?
Of course. Apart from local Penaconian heroic spirits, 3 very well-known heroic spirits will also arrive by the Grail Summon and participate in this Holy Grail War. They are, respectively, Saber, Archer, and Lancer.
Lancer is in the fucking game. Oh boy, I'm so glad. And we were actually joking about Lancer dying as he was about to... Oh man. Okay, Midnight, you have to know this before you go. So, there's basically this joke in the community of Fate that, you know, because Lancer often dies first, it was said that, you know, oh, Lancer was also gonna be in the collaboration, but unfortunately he died on his way here. Well, turns out he didn't. But he highly likely will die first anyway, even though he joins the game. The reason it works so well on the original Latin is because his first name is Veritas. Well, yeah, but you see, in Greek, he would have had a different name, which would have been probably fitting as well, given that E6 is double meaning. True. But I refuse to switch to English. I'm too lazy to think. I see. Robin might get Lance. Who knows? I don't think Robin is gonna have Lancer. I think Robin is probably gonna have. If she's meant to represent Rin, then she's probably gonna be the one with having Archer. Wait, is such a beautiful name, though. It is. Actually, how would he be called if he was in Greek? I so badly wanna know now. Veritas. Whoa! Believe it or not, actually Veritas exists as a word in Greek. Okay. So, maybe we took things the wrong way. Veritas actually exists in the Greek language. I guess influenced by the Latin. So, yeah. His name is literally truth, so probably whatever that means in Greek. Alethea. But Alethea, it's a female name, unfortunately. It exists. It was the name of an oracle. But, you know, in God of War, for example, when they translated... No, it wasn't in the translation. It was the actual English. In God of War, God of War Ascension, you actually get to meet the Oracle. Her name is Alethea. It means truth. But it's a female name. It ends in A. It doesn't end in os or in is. We're definitely Saber. We are definitely Saber. Eventually have Lance and Robin gets Archer. Highly likely, yes.
That's what I'm talking about. I wonder which of
I
those
gotta go. Didn't get to see you get the other big announcement. Sad. That's okay. Well, you can watch the the VOD Midnight. I'm sorry. I tried. Look, we're almost at the end. We were almost at there, but I cannot really just let it play and not provide any commentary. You know that. Jacob, while I'm gone, please do not spoil anything. Yeah, Jacob. Thank you. Thank you, Jacob.
We'll end up accepting a contract with the Trailblazer.
Now, see? This is how you attract attention. Now we're gonna get tons of views. That's why you pay big bucks to get the big names. As to what stories will unfold in the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail
Oh, that's some amazing live wallpaper.
War, and we will forge a contract with who? Trailblazers will have to find out in the game. Here's a reminder that the HonkaiStarRail and Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail will officially start on July 11th. So keep it out!
July 11th. So how many days do I have in order to play the game? 20 days. I have 20 days to play through Fate's Day Night. I don't think it's enough. Fuck.
For it. Now let's learn more about Saber and Archer, our two heroic spirits from another world.
Oh, yes!
Yeah. Saber's dress seemed a little different from
Where's the name of the English voice actress? I know she was on the... Okay, then.
usual now that she's arrived in Penacony.
Well, this is the planet of festivities after all. You gotta dress up for the occasion.
Exactly right. The King of Night
She
outfit
looks
was personally
awesome.
designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It retains her iconic blue and white colors.
And her iconic hoge.
That's right. It retains
The
the...
hoge. You had to mention that now, didn't you? Bye. See you at midnight. See you next time. But 7, what's the series if you wanna, bro? No, I will not. I paid $30 for the fucking games, and I'm gonna fucking play it. Then I'm gonna watch the series. Also, welcome to stream, Bad Servant.
Ability of a king, and also emphasizes utility for a warrior. The lines along her shoulders and her cloak are straightforward, but the design of her skirt is quite reminiscent of timeless British fashion. As for how she looks in the game, well...
Ooh, they make her eat. Yippee. Fixing the
いつで
bow.
も出陣できます燃えかけ騎士の魂よ
Man, the fact that they made the sword actually disappear, and the fact that I'm still laughing at the line that she said, oh, it could be anything. It could be a sword, it could be a spear, it could even be a bow. And I'm like, there's no fucking way she actually said that. Makes sense. Hope you enjoy it. I love Fate. Fate is amazing. I'm actually sad that I didn't got into it earlier. I didn't have anyone to introduce me, but now I do have friends that introduced me, and I'm taking things one step at a time. I'm already playing Fate Grand Order on my phone for the past 2 months. Whenever I have time, I have bought the game. I have got down the timeline. The only thing that remains for me is to actually find the time to actually go through it. It is true hype when you see it in the game. And the one other true hype is the fact that they actually got the original voice actors in Japanese to actually say Excalibur. Can't take that line seriously. Or the gay spear. Oh, come on. Excalibur sounds awesome. You know, lose. The war cry is amazing. I like it.
Well,
Damn.
butter my fudge and call me a biscuit. That Excalibur
Not
truly
again
shows
with
her
that kinky
strength
shit,
as a
Bukia.
king.
Please.
Oh, talk about fancy visuals.
And how come the King of Knights is always stuffed in her face, even in Penacony?
Oh, looks like Penaconian food is very much
Why
to her
not?
liking.
That's right. You can't fight on an empty stomach. Now, let's see how the King of Knights performs in battle.
Saber.
Also, I had to mention this. Zabon actually the other day, he's probably listening in right now. It is the OG VAs too for JP. I know. That's why it's amazing. So Zabon, who's basically, you know, the all-knowing master of Fate, he basically told me that sabers often actually really like food, and I'm like, why is that? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, okay, so is it like a curse? Like if you are a saber, you have to like you are an extreme glutton. The same way how in Fairy Tail, if you are a dragon slayer, you have a problem with transports, you get nausea. And he's like, no, it's not like that. And I'm like, oh, come on, it would have been so awesome. Oh, what? You're a saber class? Well, unfortunately, you're gonna have to start eating, the food that amounts to like 5 people. No, she's just foodie. Oh, it would have been nice if it was like, your class saber? Oh, good luck. Anyway.
Raise a wind character following the path of destruction. Saber will gain a certain amount of core resonance.
Man, the fact that the wind actually This makes the blade. They stayed true to that. They stayed true to that, and I love it so much.
Battle. If she uses her technique in the overworld, Saber will obtain combat buffs and also more core resonances after entering battle.
Called the King of Knights. Invisible air barrier of the
her basic attack, she can deal damage to a single enemy.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world. I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
If she uses her skill, Saber will deal damage.
He cites wait a minute, the what? The whose appearance?
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world. I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance.
Her weapon's appearance, not her sword's appearance. It would have been so bullshit if he went. She's still hiding her sword's appearance.
And true name.
If she uses her skill, Saber will deal damage to one designated enemy and his adjacent targets. If Saber has enough core resonance at that time, she'll consume core resonance to regenerate massive amounts of energy for herself and increase her skill's damage.
In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage Saber deals.
Exactly.
Are there any other ways to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, Saber obtains core resonance and increases her own damage dealt.
Behold, the King of Knights has dispelled invisible air, barrier of the Wind King around her sword, releasing high-pressure air in the blink of an eye to form Strike Air, hammer of the Wind King, dealing a devastating blow to the enemy. When using her ultimate, Saber will deal damage to all enemies and turn her basic attack into enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack can damage all enemies and provide Saber with a certain amount of core resonance. Also, during battle, if the sum of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, Saber will immediately take action.
So if you replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible, you can use Excalibur more frequently.
That's right.
There are low reasons as to why she eats so much in the show, but aside from people that she really is a foodie. So there is a low reason. I don't know yet, but I hope I will get to see it.
Not only does the sword bear the King of Knights past, present, and future, but it also represents the noble ideal that was held in the hearts of the countless soldiers who once followed her in battle. All right, that concludes Saber's introduction. Now we'll move on to our next otherworldly heroic spirit, Archer.
Archer. Let's fucking go.
Seems like Archer cares about this Holy Grail war very much. He put on a new outfit, too.
He even changed where his accessories go. Those decorations he had on his chest are now on his shoulders.
What sharp eyes you've got there, yes? Archer's new outfit was also personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi.
Actually, this outfit goes way harder than the actual outfit he had from the actual, original game. I fucking love this outfit. He reminds me a little bit of Dante. Like a mix of Dante and Joker from Persona 5. This outfit is fucking rad. The other one looks a little too Chinese for my taste, Like, it looks a little too Asian with the bows, but the bows on the shoulders are fine. And, the exposed, chest, it's really good. Really, really good. She's just overcap your energy to deal more damage. I see. I see the Dante. Yeah, I know.
It has the classic red and black look, the sharp contrast, reminiscent of a blazing fire in the deep night, imbued with a dangerous allure. The combination of the long trench coat with skin-tight combat gear emphasizes his lean figure and is the perfect fusion of attractiveness and strength.
You got that right. Director, show us the game footage already.
Wait. I cannot allow myself to actually have it fast. What the fuck? Oh man, I forgot that he can actually... For 1 second I was like, whoa, how did he do that? And I was like, wait a minute. Well, I'm fairly new, okay? I'm fairly new. I still don't have every, bit of, information, properly etched into my mind. But yeah, Sad I always fall asleep on the Fate streams before he appears. True. How do you do that? Every time he just appears, you're no longer in the stream. He's gonna use it. He's gonna use it. But oh yeah. Let's go.
I am the bone of my sword.
I am the bone of my sword. I like the line, but I don't know why I was thinking about that line yesterday, and for some reason my mind went, my boner is a sword. And I'm like, no, do not ruin the line, no. Oh man, I don't know, and I'm so mad about it. Oh, well, understandable. I don't know if I should get into Fate. Mod, if you have time, get into Fate. If you don't have time, do not get into Fate. It's gonna consume your soul. It's actually a lot of lore. Cool lore, but there is a lot of lore. He just needs to look at it to copy. Exactly. I know that. I know he has that ability, yeah. Like, why my body doesn't want me to see my husband? I mean, I don't know, Luz. I really cannot tell you why.
Unlimited Blade Works!
Unlimited Blade Works. PD Project Red. It really sounds like it's like 3 words pulled out of a magic hat. I never took seriously the Unlimited Blade Works either. For the longest time, I thought Unlimited Blade Works, it's the name of the studio that animated Fate Stay Night. Yeah, I'm a moron. But at the same time, can you blame me? I didn't know anything about Fate. I just knew the lines Unlimited Blade Works, and I found these words so random. So I was like, oh yeah. And now I realize that is his noble fandom, and I'm like, it is just 3 random words. CD Project Red. And you just fucking ought. Lore is named Nasuverse. I know, due to how complicated it is. True that, actually.
Oh, so that's Unlimited Blade Works? Oh,
CD
quite impressive indeed. After all, Archer is a seasoned veteran of war.
I am the bone of my sword. That thing sure brings back a lot of memories.
I agree.
Well, then let's take a look at Archer's combat performance
In detail.
Okay, Archer is a quantum character following the path of the hunt. When he uses his basic attack, Archer can deal damage to one designated enemy.
An archer in close combat. That's pretty gutsy, I'll give him that.
That's right, but Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When using his skill, Archer will consume 2 skill points to enter the circuit connection state, dealing damage to one designated enemy. While in the circuit
points.
connection state, Archer's turn will not end after he uses his skill, and he can continue to use
His turn does not end?
skill until he runs out of skill points.
Heads up. The more times you use his skill consecutively, the more damage Archer deals to enemies. After all, everyone knows that a dual-wielding fighter who can't use the noble phantasm isn't a good archer. And using his ultimate, Archer will recite the classic chant to activate Unlimited Blade Works, dealing damage to one enemy.
Apart from damaging the enemy, Archer's ultimate also grants him special charge. After any of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume special charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets, while also recovering 1 skill point for the team.
Oh, in that case, there's no need to worry about running out of skill points again.
He just couldn't help himself and had to use his favorite twin blades.
When he uses his technique to enter battle, Archer will deal damage to all enemies and obtain special charge.
And that's a wrap on Archer's introduction. Now, I have big news for everyone. From when the collab event starts on July 11th and until the end of version 3.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star collab character Archer for free.
Well, of course, we knew he was gonna be free, so yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome!
We hope that
Sparkle bonded. Well, I'm gonna have to pull for Sparkle then.
under Archer protection, every adventure that the Trailblazers embark on will cleave open the dark clouds and become a saga sung throughout the cosmos. We also hope that your encounter, or for some of you a reunion, with the servants across this vast universe will bring you all wonderful memories in the days to come.
Oh, yeah! How about that? The free new limited 5-star character mentioned during the anniversary celebration is finally here as promised.
Actually, there's even more. Later this year, Trailblazers will get another brand new limited 5-star character only for free.
Oh,
What? Whoa, that was the news? Man, they're giving us so much. They're just feeding us. More. More. You need to slow to hear this news. Okay, I will slow. Man, they're just feeding us. They're just feeding us. What is up with this?
awesome!
But let's keep our eyes on the present for now. I'm not quite done yet. Besides claiming Archer for free, Trailblazers can also directly obtain a set amount of character enhancement materials for Archer.
Wow, how
Excuse me?
thoughtful.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
This version's got a lot of characters to level up after all.
All right, now let's check out the banner details. Once the collab starts on July 11th,
A thankless coronation. Oh yeah, I have been spoiled unfortunately about, Saber's, Saber's lore. It is truly unfortunate, but yeah, I have been spoiled a bit. I will not tell you what the spoil is, because for those who haven't watched Fate, perhaps you really should. But I do know a lot about this one scene over here. Not a lot, but I know the most important detail of them all. I haven't watched the scene. I don't know if there is a scene, but I know what this picture depicts right here. And I do know why it says a thankless coronation. So, yeah. Fuck me for getting spoiled, but at the same time, well, this is what it is.
Trailblazers can use StarRail special passes in the character collaboration warps Excalibur Excel.
Guaranteed counts are shared between all collaboration character banners and separately shared between all collaboration Lightcon banners, but neither carries over to the other types of warps. Nice. No, my little Saber.
And
I
the
know.
bone of my sword to obtain the limited 5-star characters Saber and Archer respectively. And the Lightcon...
The hell where ideals burn. Oh my. Is this also a spoiler? I get the feeling that this is also a spoiler. I think I know what this is. Fuck! Fuck! Well, at the same time, I knew what this is, but it's not Red Radiance of Fuyuki. Oh! Well, okay, it's not that bad. I know what it is. I know what it is. I knew what it is from the beginning. So, okay. It's not that, look, if I knew, that means that I could, I didn't really figure out anything. I had already, it had already been, since I have started playing the game anyway, I get the feeling that, yeah, I already know. I didn't actually got spoiled about anything. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Me who doesn't know anything. Nice. Let me tell you something. They showcase the most important stuff of the character in just the Lightcon. That's it. I cannot tell you what it is, but they do. They have the balls to actually picture the character in the most important moment. And that's it. I'm not gonna say anything else.
Collaboration War. Trailblazers can get the limited 5-star Lightcon, a thankless coronation from Birth of a King, and the limited 5-star Lightcon, the hell where ideals burn.
If you watch Infinite Blade Works, you will understand. I don't feel like watching it. I bought the remaster of Fate Stay Night, and I so badly want to stream it. I know that the visual novel is not actually like the best way to experience it, but it is the original way, and I do not mind it. I truly do not mind it. I'm gonna play through Fate Stay Night in the game, in the stream. I mean, I'm gonna go play also, Unlimited Blade Works. It's a package in the remaster. It has multiple routes. First Fate Stay Night, then Unlimited Blade Works. Then there is Fate. What's it called? Shit, I can't believe I forgot it. Not Fate Zero. It's the other Fate. The Fate. Come on, I have it on the tip of my tongue. Heavens Feel. I'm not sure. Give me 1 second. There's no way it's Heaven's Feel. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I'm right. Depends. Okay, Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Break. Yes, Heaven's Feel. It's Heaven's Feel right after that, I think. No, wait a minute. Is that the... There are 3 routes. I know there are 3 routes. I cannot remember which was the third and final one. But I know there are 3 routes in the remastered visual novel. I'm gonna play through all that on stream when I get the chance. It will probably take months. I don't know. It's a quite long, visual novel. And after that, then I'm gonna start watching the shows. The shows are not gonna be, on the channel. I'm just gonna watch it at my own time. Oh dang, Archer. Yeah, he looks badass. But there is over 100 anime of Fate. I'm gonna watch the important ones. The ones that are highly recommended. I'm not gonna watch just any random ones. And of course, I do not look. It doesn't look. Fate Grand Order Carnival does not count as just anime. It does not. It doesn't count. Okay, I do know of that too. No, it does not count. I'm talking about the main line.
From Red Radiance of Fuyuki. In addition, pity counts are shared between the character collaboration warp banners and also separately shared between the Lightcon collaboration banners. But neither carries over to other types of warps.
Okay.
It's worth mentioning here that the character and Lightcon collab banners will stay open long-term after the event starts.
Does long-term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Lightcons?
Exactly. These collab banners will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
they said 4 months, but I get the feeling that it's gonna be a little bit more than that if they say that. Okay, so here's the thing. I have something in mind. Pull for the characters you want. We're gonna pull for Fenon, first and foremost. We're gonna pull for, well, obviously Sparkle, if I want to use the Giga Chad Archer. And then, whatever spare remains goes to the banners of the collaboration. Perhaps even throw in some money. Perhaps throughout the versions, I can just save, money in order to get Oniric shards, in order to get the characters properly. Everything is done once I have both the light cone and the character at E1. In my personal opinion, that's where it should end. That way, you will not become a whale, because throwing in 500 euros, Zabon, it's not, a healthy thing to do for the, for the economy, your personal economy, I mean. And for everyone, I'm talking about everyone. Not just you, Zabon, but I'm looking at you, Zabon. And that's it. E1, S1. That's it. Be good. Archer pool is free. One archer. We need E1. I get the feeling that E1 is like the more, ideal thing to get. Up to level 60. Well, up to level 60 it doesn't mean anything. It's the E1 that it truly matters. So you're gonna have to pull one more, in my personal opinion, if you really want to have him at the point where he's usable for the future as well. I get the feeling that all characters actually benefit if they have at least E1.
Nice! And here's one more piece of news for you all. Throughout the entire duration of version 3.4, using StarRail special passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts.
What?
After the collab event starts, when Trailbenders spend a designated number of StarRail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star light cone, the hell where ideals burn.
What the fuck? What? Wait a minute, I didn't understood anything. During any warp event in version 3.4, spend a total of 200 StarRail special passes to claim the collaboration exclusive 5-star light cone. The hell where ideals burn. Any warp. A total of 200? Man, so that means that I have to... Oh my god. This is both amazing and shit because I haven't actually... Oh my god. I haven't farmed at all. I spent everything on Aglaia. Oh man. They got us. They fucked us with that. Oh, they fucked us. Now I truly do have to spend money. Because I have to actually spend a total of 200. Oh yeah! We're boned. Omega boned, as a matter of fact. I don't know how I'll manage, but I hope my E0 Archer will be decent at least. Yeah. I believe in you, Luz. Yeah. Only works limited character bands. Thank you, Mod. Yeah. Okay, so I have 100 pools, so I need 100 more to get my Archer's light gun. You have 100 pools? You already are halfway there. I don't. I have only 10. And I was planning on pulling again for Aglaia. I wanted to get Aglaia at E2. I cannot believe that I have to choose now. Oh man, I have 120. Fuck you guys. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Don't want to spend so much money. I really do not want to spend so much. Okay, let's assume that I actually farm the shit out of this version. That means that I have to... Fuck. Let's say that I'm gonna get 100 from the version alone. Let's assume that I'm gonna get from the version 100 passes. That means that I have to pay for almost 100 StarRail passes. We're fucked. We're fucked. I'm gonna save myself a Litecoin, but I'm gonna lose a lot of money down the line. Well, let's pull through this, yeah. I don't. Do I pull for who I want or who I need? That is the question. Mod, same. Bad news. Is it only on 3.4 patch? Makes it even worse. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's not long term. It's until the end of 3.4. So that means that I'm gonna have to get Venom. I'm gonna have to get Sparkle. I only have 20 days in total. There is no more time because I don't need anyone from the next. Except if by then, Archer and Saber are on the game, so I'm gonna have to start pulling for Saber. That way, it's doable, at the very least, when it comes to pulling characters, because good enough. But that doesn't actually fix the problem that I'm gonna have to buy tickets. I shoot myself in the foot. If I knew that, I wasn't gonna spend anything this patch. Excluding the Litecoin of Aglaia. Oh man. For everything that I'm happy, now I'm actually sad. I genuinely am sad. Oh, is it like standard free character type shit, which needs 200 pulls? Kinda. I think so, yes. Free character shit, yeah, but it needs 200 pulls. Everyone who has been farming so far is a fucking, it's amazing for them. It is amazing. Because they are basically gonna have to, they're gonna get exactly what they want, and that's it. They're gonna get the Litecoin 2 for free. We have to open the fucking wallet. We're gonna have to. That is, unless I just say to myself, fuck it, and I just, don't get the Litecoin now for free, I'm gonna have to pull also the Litecoin extra down the line. Which I don't want to. I get the feeling that it's gonna be more or less the same shit. Like, think about it. I can get, let's assume that I'm gonna get Venom, I'm gonna get Sparkle, and I'm gonna get Saber. That is, in total, is at the very least, 270 pulls. Which that means that I'm gonna get the Litecoin 2. I get all the characters and get the Litecoin 2 on the side. Now. Or, I get Venom. Maybe I miss on maybe I miss on Sparkle because I lose a 50-50 or some shit. I probably won't have enough more to get Saber on this patch, and I'm also losing the Litecoin. It's a lose-lose altogether. Oh man, oh fuck me. Takes a deep breath. So maybe I'll have like 106 or 110 pulls for when Venom comes. So lucky in this version, I'll get the other 90 I need, and maybe I will get it. You're very close. You're very close. Think about the fact that you're probably gonna have to, like, if you get from this version, let's say 70. Let's not even say 90. You're probably gonna get 70. Well, from the pulls alone, you're probably gonna get. Sorry, burp. From the pulls alone, you probably are gonna get, extra passes down the line from the 4 stars, right? So you will eventually reach it. I'm the one who's fucked because I haven't been farming. They just had to let Aglaia be on the previous patch before the collaboration, and I couldn't stop myself from pulling for Aglaia. Or else now I would have been at the very least at 50 pulls. 50 tickets. And 50 would have been okay. 50 would have been okay, but 10 it is not okay.
Throughout all of version 3.4? In other words,
Only
after the
from
3.4 update
What
and
fuck?
before the collab event starts, any StarRail special passes used in the banners for Finan or other rerun characters will still count toward the total, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah!
And now, as the collab kicks off, the voice actors for Saber and Archer have some things they'd like to say to all of us. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll be back to hear their special messages.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばん
Oh my god, it's the voice actors, okay. All Trailblazers who there will soon become masters. I'm Saber's voice artist.
は。
Actors.
セーバー役のカスメ役です。崩壊スターレールとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、私もとてもワクワクしています。この2つの作品には
Hearing her voice speak normally, it's woo! It messes with my mind a little bit. I'm like, ooh, wow. She can speak normally. Yeah, man.
はどこか似ているものがあるなと感じました。剣を手に運命と立ち向かうセーバーの姿は、厳しい冒険の中でも前へと進み続ける開拓者の姿と似ているのではないかなと思いました。収録中はフェイトとスターレールの世界観が混ざり合い、新たな魅力が生まれていくのを感じました。
Worlds collide, you say? Oh!
あまり多く
Thank you. Yes, thank you. That's what I meant when that is exactly fuck me. That is exactly what I was thinking because I love collaborations and crossovers so much when I had the nickname World Collider. And someone is actually using it out there. I have a stupid smile on my face in case you don't know.
僕は話せないのですが、セーバーがスターレールの世界でどのように信念と理想を貫いていくのか、ぜひお楽しみください。このコラボがたくさんの皆さんに楽しんでいただけたら嬉しいです。星々と聖杯が交わる旅の中で、あなただけの熱い思いとロマンに出会えますように。それでは最後に、開拓者よ、あなたが私のマスターか。
Oh man. She didn't have to do that at the end. But thanks for the treat.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。フェイトステイナイトでアーチャーを担当しております声優の諏訪部純一です。崩壊スターレイルとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催となります。赤い九兵はあまたの世界を旅してきましたが、ピノコニーで繰り広げられる聖杯戦争は彼にとってこれまでとは全く違うものになるのではないでしょうか。崩壊スターレイルの世界でアーチャーが戦う姿が見られるのが本当に楽しみです。おなじみのキャラクターたちが未知の銀河で自分をどのように再定義していくのか、その行方をぜひ見届けてください。収録の際にアーチャーの戦闘シーン見せていただいたんですが、アンリミテッドブレードワークスの演出がとってもかっこよかったです。いや、気に入りました。素晴らしかったです。
The closest way, like the closest thing we're ever gonna get to a very high production, Fate game. Because so far the games have been okay. Like I know Fate Extella, for example. I have it on my PS Vita. But it's not really, it's a little bit clunky at times. And the visual novel obviously doesn't do it justice. Fate would have been so amazing if it was a turn-based game, looking exactly like Persona, the same way HonkaiStarRail does. Of course, they wouldn't stoop, so, they wouldn't actually, they wouldn't stoop to the point where they just, take ideas from other games, usually. HonkaiStarRail, it's a gacha game. They know what they're doing. But Fate has been original, for in most aspects, I want to believe. So yeah, I don't know if we will ever get an actual fully fledged, high production, anime game, anime Fate game, Well, one has to dream.
今回のコラボ企画の中でもアーチャーのかっこよさ存分にお楽しみいただけると思いますので、絶対にプレイしてくださいね。これはまたとんでもないマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
Let's go.
All right. Big thanks to our voice actors for those thoughtful messages. With the HonkaiStarRail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collab about to launch, we want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko Natsu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support from the earliest planning stages to the final implementation.
Man, it has been almost a year plus that which they have announced the collaboration, don't they? He sounds exactly like Archie. He's not even trying. True. True. Probably he's getting a lot of compliments how, goes for his voice quite often. Man. They finally done it. We get a full-on fucking collaboration with HonkaiStarRail, Hoyoverse, basically. And Fate. Wow. And to think that Fate was the first, one of the earliest gachas. Wow.
And thank you to the Animation Production Committee and everyone else involved for all their hard work on this collab.
Y'all are much appreciated.
Honestly, it's only with this kind of dedication that we can bring you all the ultimate joy!
In order to showcase the Holy Grail War from multiple angles and levels, the organizers say that they've also prepared another combat-filled program, Fate Stay Night.
The lingering echoes of the Holy Grail War endure, and new heroic battle is about to kick off again. Come forth and let this dream continue.
It was a night with no wind and no moon under the cool breeze of Penacony. The Trailblazer met the red-haired Lancer destined to cross their path. He stepped forward, raising his spear and uttered that iconic line.
Red-haired Lancer? Don't tell me it's Argenti.
The goddess of beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Oh, so it...
Wait, what is Trailblazer?
Goddess of beauty.
Oh, Trailblazer is just player. Oh, come on. Argenti's Lancer, okay.
He is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Oh, so it's that red-haired Lancer.
You got it. After the sweet dreams in the Holy Grail War tournament, the genius Skullum made some modifications to the Holy...
Archer. Assassin is... Oh, Hero is Assassin. Rider is... Okay. Rider is... Midnight, okay. Caster is Kafka. Saber, okay, of course. Berserker, of course it's Berserker. Fucking Jiggly, of course.
Grail. Now, the Grail can load the simulated data of past striders through the user's memories. So in Fate Stay Night, Trailblazers will face...
There's no way Yang Ching actually fucking win Acheron. There's no way.
Off against many familiar and old friends in intense 1v1 battles. Each contestant starts with unique skills and a set amount of health. Losing a round means losing health. And when your health hits 0, you're out.
Is there a smart way to beat your opponents?
At the start of the game, Trailblazers get some free pieces, each with different classes that grant different buffs. You can merge identical pieces to upgrade them. The higher the piece's rarity, the stronger the buff. Pieces of the same class have bonds between them too. Collect enough pieces of the same class, and you activate special bond effects that give you a serious boost in battle.
Looks like bonds are super important in this Holy Grail War, huh?
Exactly.
Absolutely. And that's not all. Trailblazers can also acquire noble phantasms during battle for extra help.
Noble phantasms. Oh!
During combat, Trailblazers can have the chance to get 3 command spells.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
These spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells, huh? Well, I'm curious. What role is the Trailblazer playing this time?
It's... player.
This Grail feels kind of...
Why couldn't they just said master? What? Like, no, legitimately, why couldn't he be called just master? Player doesn't sound... I don't know, whatever.
Off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money. Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the more points you earn when you win. Heads up, Raising corruption level also powers up your enemies. So watch your step, Trailblazers.
Oh, but don't worry too much. After all, this is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment. The organizers of Fate Stay Night have also prepared a special Protected Mode competition. In Protected Mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters, and enemy strength is toned down.
This way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy the Holy Grail War experience.
Exactly! The production team cordially invites everyone watching to stay the night. Experience some epic battle action.
And score yourself some stellar jades and other awesome rewards.
This is the part where I want that to work. You know, talking about the safe mode, basically. So I was basically, I tuned into the stream right 1 minute before it ended. That was the only thing that I watched, and I was like, ugh, I wish I could watch it live.
Now, just a quick reminder, this HonkaiStarRail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration is split into 2 parts. The Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome! So much.
Oh, excuse me, wait a minute, what did you mean?
Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event, Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome!
Okay.
So much content.
All right. Big thanks again to our 2 guests. That wraps up today's Fate Collab Update.
Presenter, your mission is complete.
Presenter.
It's all part of the job. Anything for the Trailblazers. So Trailblazers, my honored masters, let's meet again in version 3.4. See you there.
We hope you'll stay the night.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Farewell. What the fuck is up with that? Man, I'm shaking. Wow, I'm so indecisive. Screw it, I'll just grab Sundays like on the save for innocence. You have plenty of time to think, Mod. You don't have to. That was a lot. I know. It was. And we really did stay for almost 2 hours. Sorry for doing this to you, but I just had to. You know, I just had to take it in myself, okay? It is what it is. It always happens. People die if they're killed. Indeed would heal. Indeed. You know, that's crazy. Fenrir is just sitting there listening about his whole ass transformation casually. And Axos eats Fenrir's red soul chair so much that it collapses. Yeah. The codes. Yeah, I have done the codes. We all know people die if they are killed. Would heal. May everyone win their pools, my friend. Let's hope so. Running Blade as a limited unit after putting him on a starter banner and slightly buffing him is diabolical work. True. We're going broke with this one. Yeah, no shit. I'm so ready for Fenrir. Yeah, no shit. Wait, so can we lose Blades 50-50 to Blade? Highly likely, yes. Can you imagine? Lancer, my glorious king. Yeah, it's awesome that Lancer is in this game. Man. Oh man. Oh man. Also there are also the presentations of the new characters. We have Miss Isilence here. Isilence. Wait a minute, how's the name in Greek? Name origin. I don't know why, but I want to check. Oh, basically from the name Iakinthus, which is basically a flower. Oh, Isilence, it's basically a unique name created for HonkaiStarRail, but yeah. I wanna pull for Isilence. I like her, but I wanna pull even more for her. Joseidra. Keridra. I guess Keridra is the correct one. She looks like Furina, and she she's like an empress. Actually, I think it's reference that people call her either a tyrant and then an empress, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm pulling for the war criminal. Yeah, I have returned for a few minutes. Welcome back. Midnight, we're screwed. I haven't farmed, so I'm highly likely gonna lose the 5-star light gun. Yeah. Shit. I need Fennon's Krigan to support. She will be mine. Yeah. Okay, what do the comments say? Actually, I thought there was a summary from the posts. Wait a minute. Another free 5-star though. Yeah, but still. Electra. The name was long since sunk in the depths of the past. Ah, it's you, little grey fry. Fry? What the fuck? Call me Isilance. I'm the Knight Commander of the Holy City and I will remain on watch. I will not let storms of fate cloud your eyes. Actually, going into the past is gonna be so awesome. Now that I think about it, actually going into the past and changing it, it's actually so awesome. Waves strumming Knight's Electra. Styx echoes, city of intoxication and dreams, where echoes of old songs still drift amongst the waves. Electra, daughter of the sea. So her actual name is Electra. Okay. Wasn't the name Electra the name of Amazon, I think? Chrysocer, who cleanses the ocean's core flame, dispels the murky undercurrents, and orchestrates a feast of revelry for the heroes beyond the sky. The show must go on, even if hope is as fragile as bubbles. Sorry, hiccups. Jesus. The waves will keep surging forward. Yeah. Yeah. And there we go. Flamebearer, Tyrant, Empress, Supreme Commander, Imperator. They got me when they said Tyrant and Empress. I'm definitely gonna pull for Serhydra. The war has given me countless titles, but you may simply call me by my true name, Serhydra. I think Kerhydra is probably the name in Greek. The Northern Empire and Lost Dynasty were frozen lands burned with ambitions of conquest. Sovereign Kerhydra, Chrysocer, who wields the core flame of law, you shall set your pieces, challenge the gods, pass judgment upon the faithless, and carve the path of flame chase into the fate of this world. This is no end. The path of Amphoria shall blaze across the stars. Of course, the scale of justice. We need the authority figure in this game. The authority figure and strife, I suppose. It's probably Lancer, if I had to guess. You think? I have like 100 pulls midnight, so do you think I'll get the free light gun? 3 free characters in the span of a single year is insane. I know. I don't know, we have more than one patch to do, so correct? No, we don't. Midnight, we do not. She might be broken too. She's Harmony. Yeah, I know. We don't, Midnight. Listen to me. It said only on 3.4. We have to spend 200 tickets on 3.4 if we want the light cone. Oh, I thought they said end of 3.5, but I forgot it was early this morning when I watched it. Yep. We're fucked. We're fucked. Okay, only the For the Sun is Set to Die trailer is available. I think I will... Well, I could actually play a little bit, but I am really tired and I have already been streaming for 2 hours. I have already been starting to farming for Fenon, as you probably watched. And I'm gonna have to farm for many more characters, as we go. Now, that being said, I can collect my goods. Oh yeah, we have the survey for 300. I don't feel like doing it. Just give me my shit. Okay, and give me my other shit. There we go. Let me think. Let me open up the voice real quick. Well, I mean, we probably won't get it then, but who cares? They didn't have to offer it for free in the first place. True, but I want it. I want to. We can still pull it if we want it later, since there is no clean end date for the collab banner right now. Yeah, but I want it. I don't want to spend so much. If I save the pulls for one Lycon now, I'll get another character down the line. I mean, think of that. What can I do? What can I do? Let me buy my let me buy my Nameless Glory. I have to feel good about myself. I mean, I had to buy it anyway. Buy the Nameless Glory. Claim. What should I guess we could get, you know, this music. Yeah. Get this one, yes. I'll actually probably spend less just pulling the Lightcon rather than trying to spend 200 tickets in 3.4. Yes, but in 3.4 I will get Phenon, I will get Sparkle, and I will probably have to get, you know, Saber too. So that is way more than 200 tickets, don't you think? Like, it would be cheaper to just pull the thing. Are you sure? The only reason they're offering it so people that have a chance to get it while they're pulling for other things. Yeah. I do want to get Sparkle because I want to use Archer. I do want to pull for Phenon because I like Phenon. He looks badass. I do want to get Saber, so might as well get her now too. If you think about it, just with Phenon and Sparkle alone, I could spend 200 tickets. So why miss the Lightcon if I'm gonna pull anyway? $20 pulls. I'm working myself with only 20 pulls. Oh man, fuck. Oh yeah, we're boned. And we're gonna have to buy the outfit of... You know, we're gonna have to... Oh, okay, this ends in 10 days, but might as well refresh it now. I don't care. Gonna have to pull for the outfit of... You know... Of Miss Firefly too. We are so boned. We are so boned. We are so boned. I'll pray to Phenon to get those other 100 pulls. Yeah, I just said we're probably not gonna get it, but I mean, if you're gonna be pulling that much, then you have a good chance to get it. Yes, but the real question is, will I have enough tickets to spend? Like, that's the thing. I only have like 115. You are better off than most of us. 115, and think about the new version with the events, you're probably gonna get about like what, 70 more? You almost have it. Like, the only thing you really have to do is to pull. Once you pull, you're probably gonna get a couple of 4 stars, then you're gonna be able to buy like 15 more, and that's it. You got the Lightcon. Why miss it? Right? The only thing you really have to do is just get characters now. Get Phenon and probably get Sparkle. If you don't want Sparkle, then at the very least get Saber. And you're bound to actually spend close to 200. If you think about 90 and 90, that makes 120. And then you're gonna have to spend 20 more, that's it. Yeah, but I don't want to pull that much. Your choice. Your choice. Okay, so I have been streaming for 2 hours, and tomorrow morning I have to actually, you know... Tomorrow morning I have to, you know, go to work again. I know I haven't done much today, but I get the feeling that we're gonna have another event in... Okay, we have the Garden of Plenty, but that is just for grind. What are we... Wait a minute. What comes in Sunday? By Sunday, they're probably gonna have more videos for us to react to, correct? So, it would be best for me to actually make another stream for, you know... For the Simulated Universe on Sunday, I get the feeling. Of course, tomorrow is Saturday, so I'm gonna go out with friends to watch a movie. So, no streaming tomorrow either. As I said, unfortunately, I have been getting my ass kicked because of my new scheduling with the gym. I already feel way better, you know, physically, which is really good, but at the same time, I really cannot balance it very well with, you know, streaming. I don't keep up with the calendar, so I don't know. I get the feeling that we're gonna get a couple of more videos by Sunday. Or at the very least, you know, we're gonna get some news. So, instead of wasting time now, and probably wasting time for me to actually get some good shut-eye, which I really very much need, I can just call it a day today and get to streaming on Sunday. Perhaps I could... Or I could just skip HonkaiStarRail on Sunday and instead stream Fate on Sunday, because I really need to catch up to that too. Since on Sunday I have a day off, and stream HonkaiStarRail perhaps another day. The only thing I really have to do is to get the rewards for, you know, for the simulated universe. Man, this music always gets me. The Fallen City of Twilight really gets me. It's a really good track. Because like I only want Sundays, like I'm at 70 PT with the guarantee for his character. I don't keep up with the calendar. Yeah, you said, I read that already. Sorry for that. Okay. I get the feeling that I shouldn't push myself. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Divergent Universe real quick. I'm just gonna fucking zoom through it. It's not gonna take more than 10 minutes. It's just, you know, playing it on standard difficulty. I'm gonna collect the rewards and then fuck off. And by fuck off, I mean I'm gonna fall on my bed instantly. Okay? How does that sound? Yeah, use the OP team. Don't even think about it. Just use the OP team. And we're not even gonna have, you know, something too fancy. I'm just gonna use the dragon all the time. Thanks for carrying me. Oh, there she is, the war criminal. Let's go. Yeah, thanks for this. Thanks for this. Yeah, sure.
Emerge from your cocoon.
It's a little loud. Okay. Don't do this. There we go. As I was saying, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna play Fate on Sunday, and I'm gonna follow up with another HonkaiStarRail stream. You know, once we get more videos to react to down the line, in the coming week. I also have to finish. I also have to finish the, you know, a couple of events on Xenozone Zero, but that is not really something important. Zeus! And after that, we can focus properly on the event later. Not on the event, I mean on Fate, because we really have to keep pushing on, you know. We really have to keep pushing on that.
Be careful. There's something unsettling ahead. Emerge from your cocoon.
Now accept your punishment.
I'm really not thinking, I'm just going. And by going, I mean I let the gameplay itself. Today was quite the day.
May death protect
I'm
us.
still probably running on adrenaline right now, because I can feel it in my head that I'm actually way too tired. That looks a little bit weird, but I will not think about it too much. Okay, war criminal, what do you have? After consuming conquer all land. Ooh, robe of fortune. I'm tired too. My sleep. Let me guess, Midnight. You didn't actually get a single you know, a single shot eye, did you? Not even for like half an hour. I did fall back asleep for an hour after we spoke. Oh, so you did fall. Okay, thank God. Okay. Just an hour is good. But that's 5 hours. Listen to me. 5 hours is more than 4 hours. So think about that for a sec. I hear no response from them. Oh, thanks for the money. Yes, indeed it is. I mean, if you think about it, you actually got as much... ooh, thanks. If you think about it, you almost got exactly as much time needed. Most people actually tend to sleep only 6 hours per day. Approximately 6 to 8 hours. So, you getting 5 hours, it's close to actually getting as much, you know, as much sleep as required. So, it's not ideal, but, you know, it's doable. It is. I gotta go. Oh, well. Have a good day, midnight. I'll see you next time, okay? I'll see you on Saturday, hopefully. If you join in the Fate, you know. If you join the Fate stream. Ooh. Yes, change everything. We also got a Dragon Ball. We don't need that, but why not get it? Okay, War Criminal, what else? Rule Sundering King. She's a king? What? Ooh, Altar of Fortune. Yes, give me. I don't know why this is good. I just wanted to have it. I've used it before, so might as well. Upgrade the powerful ones. I don't really need them because I'm just, you know, going out and about. But yeah, let's you know, fuck it, we bowl. Oh no, we do this.
Emerge from your cocoon. May death protect us!
Man, that's a lot of damage.
As you wish. Root here.
Oh.
Embrace a new life. Return to dust.
Let's go. That was so fast. That was so good. Yes, give me this. I don't really need it, but it's enhanced, and I like enhanced things. There we go. Herta, give me your I want to participate in a special test. This is gonna be easy. I believe you.
Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Embrace a new life.
That's a lot of damage. Oh my god.
May death protect us!
Lighting the west blade. Away we go! So lead it with.
As you wish.
Nice. She dissipated into thin air. Give me stuff. Oh man, I just saw it last moment. Oh well. Thanks for the money. Hey, thanks. Sure. Not that it's useful, so no. There we go. And one more, why not? Sorry for burping. My stomach has been a little bit all over the place tonight. I don't know why. I constantly get hiccups and perhaps, you know, I get also... Perhaps something that I ate. I did have a, you know... I did have 2 Texas burgers today, so... maybe that's it. But they were tasty. They were. Let me see. Yeah, give me you. I don't know if I chose whatever. Did I choose?
Submit.
Emerge from your cocoon.
There we go. Now we're gonna kick ass real quick, and then we're gonna be done.
May death protect us!
Oh, wow, there goes the first phase.
I am struck. Forever to.
Mighty, what the fuck? Hello H, welcome to stream.
Conquer
all lands. Let's go. Long time no see, H. How have you been? May wandering souls find their own way out? No? Okay then. That's it. We're done. That was fast. As I told you, just 10 minutes. The wild wind carries with it.
The wind carries with it the scent of rust.
There we go. Now give me stuff. There we go. Doing studies, finally finished them. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, it's good that you're here now, but unfortunately you only catch up the end of the stream. We have been reacting for the past 2 hours to the new stuff HonkaiStarRail will get. That's food to HonkaiStarRail, yeah. Okay, so how much do I have now? That was only 2. That was only 2. That makes 23. Okay, keep saving. I'm so sorry, Aglaya. I am truly so sorry. I cannot believe I'm skipping my wife over this shit. Wait, what the fuck? Why is Fenon... Man... I'm starting to get a little bit pissed off. I'm just saying. I'm calm. I am calm. I'm glad that they have Aglaya getting a new, you know, a new thingy, but I am a little bit pissed off. That motherfucker beside her. But I'll take it as, you know, just a happenstance. And I will not fucking break my screen because of this. Okay? Okay. Okay, the survey and such. Wait a minute, what is, I can't remember what is the, you know, the other nameless owner, you know. Oh, it was, Yakini. That's right. My bad, I was scrolling while playing Pokemon Go. I see. My baby looks beautiful. They look cute. I mean... They look okay. I mean, of course she looks majestic. He looks okay. Don't you dare say they look cute together or something. I'm not gonna take it lightly. Just saying. Well, there is a version info. Nice. What's new? Yes, I would like to have money. I think you need a... I think you need a moment there, Luz, okay? I think you need a moment, okay? Take a moment, take a moment to breathe, okay?
あなたが私のマスターか。これより我が剣はあなたと共にある。前例を尽くして。
はじめまして。私のことは アーチャーと呼んでくれればいい。
I'm Phenophytes Elysiae, greetings, the new light cones, the new buffs, everything that we saw. Okay, good enough. And also the new outfit. How much is it gonna cost, I wonder? What is there? Oh yeah, the money from the highlights. Okay. So, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I really have to get some rest because I am extremely tired, okay? I'll see you all, you know, on Sunday with the Fate stream, okay? I wish you all to have a good wait a minute.
A wild wind carries with it the scent of rust.
We're not in the right timeline. We're not in that. For 1 second I was like,
a wild wind carries with it the scent of rust.
come on. Come on, get it right for once. There we go, perfect. Ghost Leah. I know. Well, I'll see you all next time, okay? I wish you all a good weekend. Stay safe. I'll see you all on Sunday. I'm extremely tired. I really do not know if I forgot anything to mention or if something, you know, I don't remember if I had anything more to share. I guess, you know, I guess it will come down the line if I forgot anything. Until then, stay safe. Bye-bye. Later. See ya. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today was truly a really amazing day. Thank you truly. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. Stay safe. See ya.